Mr. Shaughnessy.
Will we go for a spin, Mrs. Hamilton? I do 71 miles an hour, you'd be sure to arrest me now, won't you? Huh?
Christ!
You fit, Mrs. Hamilton?
Stop the car.
How's that?
I'm going to be sick.
Ah!
Stop the car, Shaughnessy. Right now. Stop the car!
We can get a bus at the end of the road.
Shit! Come back here! Shaughnessy!
They're awful sweet, please, I always think. I'll tell you something, Mrs. Hamilton. You take a look down there at that pool of shite. I swear there's a needle for every point of light. It's like some bloody rotting animal, lying in a field, crawling with maggots. Drugs done that to Dublin, Mrs. Hamilton. And you bleeding journalists, you do nothing. Anyone with a drop of the buccaneering spirit like myself
Arse theft, bank robberies.
gets fingered as a drugs baron. Well, bollocks. Drugs is for jungle bunnies and wankers generally, not me.
I've never suggested that it was.
That's why you're here, talking to me.
No. We're here because I connived with you to dump a cop on the side of the road. So let's hope what you have to say is worth the aggravation.
3 weeks you've been hanging around me, like a fart in a phone box.
What I want to know, Martin, you're not political. You don't deal drugs. You're just a straightforward criminal.
Please, God.
So why do the guards follow your car?
Ah, they can dole it out, but they can't take it. I irritate them. That cheery glow about the place is the rings I run round them.
Tell me then. Enlighten me. How does a man like you get to be a man like you?
I grew up in Crumlin.
You grew up in Borstal, Martin. For theft. Awfully, 1965? Seems I'm doing all the talking here, Martin.
When I was 8 years old, I stole a bar of Cadbury's chocolate, right? I was eating it, and I got caught. Policeman kicked the shite out of me. Told the judge I resisted. The judge sent me to Borstal. He said for 3 months. But they forgot about that. They forgot about me. 9 years, Mrs. Hamilton. 9 fucking years. Getting slapped by men who said they were Christians. I can still taste that chocolate in my mouth.
Are you not knackered, love?
You know he once stole a £20 million Vermeer. Oh, thanks. Yeah, he did. Puts it all down to a bar of chocolate. Jesus. Tom, this is almost as big as the Bishop Carney story.
Ready?
Oh, is Daddy taking you to school?
Yep.
Can you pick him up at 2?
No, I'll call you.
All right, bye. Come on.
Wait. What are you forgetting? You're forgetting something. Bye.
Bye, Mom.
Bye-bye.
long as it's not. That's my only.
It's great stuff. I'm going to box it in page 1, run it in 7. What do we got for me next week?
Follow up that heroin shipment that came through Cork Harbour.
That's a dead story.
It is not so a dead story. They hauled the shipment, but they never got the people behind it, did they? Not the guys making the serious cash. Not the smack baron sitting with his arse in a bucket of cream. That's what we want to read about.
You get me a story, even vaguely like that, and I'll dance over them tables, bollock naked.
I'm out this door and I'm selling tickets. Seamus, what's the story?
Get your own shagging story. They'd probably give her a bigger photo than the corpse.
Miss Hamilton, Detective Sergeant Mackey, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Jesus. Just interviewed him.
Yeah, I read it.
Could I have your attention? Could I have your attention, please? Our officers will be calling around your doors to interview anyone who was at home at the time of the shooting. Your cooperation will be greatly appreciated.
Oh my God. God help me. What's happening round here? People getting murdered outside me window.
This workman, what did he look like?
You won't use my name.
No names.
Dark. Good looking. Tall. Late 20s, early 30s. I didn't get to see the motorcyclist. You won't describe me, will you?
You're 22 years old, standing around in your bra and panties.
Oh, look who it is.
Go on, you waster.
All right, here you go.
You all right, tinfoil head?
Yeah, scumbag, you. Keep walking.
Ah, boys, who's this mind of?
We got woman. What's her name? What's her name?
Maria.
Maria. It's not Maria. It is Maria. Listen to this bit, boys. This bit is deadly. Oh, yeah. Rock. Show you, bit.
Ah, look at this, lads. She's not bad, boys. Not bad.
Hold her right there. What do you want?
Oh, gee,
That shag all use around here? Press wankers.
I'm looking for Mickey O'Fagan.
They're looking for me, Mickey. Is that it? Huh? You want a bit of me, Mickey, do you?
Problem, lads?
Yeah. This bit of gash here said she's looking for you.
This lady, I mean.
Yeah, whatever.
Piss off. Right? Take the shite with you.
Come on, lad, you're right.
Fire up, lads, please.
In the question those boys will be asking is, what is she? A cop? A journalist? Or just plain fucking stupid?
2 out of 3. I'm sorry, I did try to call you.
I told you before, we don't meet here, never here.
I needed to talk to you, Mickey, urgently.
Let me guess, who killed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah. So who delivered? Broad daylight. Full-time police surveillance supposedly in operation. That's somebody bold, Michael.
Hannigan's pub. Do you remember? The prods came out from Belfast. Nearly blew the bollocks out of 200 devoted admirers of the IRA. So, who let them in? Who gave them Dublin for the night?
Shaughnessy?
On that particular night, a car with a Belfast number plate was seen parked outside John Cosgrave's house. Wherever you call him, is it the runner?
The runner? Are you seriously trying to tell me he was thick enough to try shafting the IRA?
I paid him a visit, I heard.
What's this to do with Shaughnessy getting killed?
I'll take you so far, Sinead. Then I'll leave you. Wanting more?
I want more.
Of course you do. A bit of a Fagan's never enough. You have to have the full dosage. The runner. The commandant. Where do you people come up with the fucking nicknames anyway?
If it was down to me, I'd print their birth certificates. Mr. Cosgrave? Sinead Hamilton, Sunday Globe. I wonder if you'd have a minute.
No.
I'd just like to talk to you.
Well, I don't want to talk to you.
Not even about the car that was parked outside your house the night of Hannigan's bombing.
What car?
Car with the Belfast registration, that car.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, don't you? Well, it's around the time the IRA paid you a visit.
Yeah, do the words fuck off mean anything to you?
You and Martin Shaughnessy, they paid him one too.
Fuck off.
The difference being that shortly afterwards he was murdered. You haven't been murdered, have you, Mr. Cosgrave? Expensive hobby.
Keeps me off the street. I'd love to hit that bollocks out there on his yacht.
You don't have your own yacht?
I live a modest life.
Sure. The attempted bomb at Hannigan's.
Yeah.
The car parked outside your house afterwards?
Look, let's cut the shit. I'll tell you what I know. Only because of what you already seem to know. But it has to be off the record.
Okay. Okay. Off the record.
Let's say Martin Shaughnessy and me did a job together once. Martin didn't get his full share. And he wasn't happy. He made these links with the loyalists. And he helps them out. Thinks he can piss on the IRA. So, a car gets parked in front of my house to make it look like I'm involved.
It's like those Russian dolls, you know? Unscrew one, and there's another little fella inside.
You have a fabulous bum. I suppose you hear that all day from O'Fagan.
Now, look here.
Get your ass over here. I want to talk to you.
Bad enough having to deal with a shite like O'Fagan. You pretending to be jealous.
She says I'm pretending makes her feel better.
O'Fagan's an oaf. could dress him up, but you couldn't take him out for dinner. Tom. You're not serious.
No, I'm not serious, no. I rely on you to tell me if I need to be.
You are going to get a smack in a minute.
Ah, now you're talking.
Shut up. I hear your brain and it irritates me.
What's it say?
Same as my own, nothing. No forensics, no door-to-door, no witnesses of any kind. Are we the only ones working around here?
Yep. I've got more bad news for you.
Splendid.
I mean lousy. Later today, your pal Dave Hackett gets out of prison. I knew you'd be pleased.
You're joking me.
No joke. 10 years commuted to 4, parole after 2. Actually, that is a joke, isn't it?
I spent 5 years of my life putting that little fucker away.
I know.
That's 2.5 times the sentence he served. What the fuck is going on, Dempsey? We've got criminals being murdered in broad daylight, superintendents covering their arses in velvet, judges telling us we can't hold suspects and journalists up our fucking nostrils. And now they're letting Dave Hackett out of prison. Oh, this is a great job, isn't it? Fucking magnificent. Tell you what.
What?
We'll put a frightener on Hackett.
You're late.
Two years. It's a long bleeding time, huh?
You get used to anything if you have to.
Well, you'll be pumping something better than your fist tonight. It's all taken care of.
I hope you're not talking about my wife.
Think you owe me money, Jamie?
I'll get it for you.
Heard it before.
Next week. I promise.
You better. Cause otherwise you'll be cleaning your teeth by shoving a toothbrush up your arse. You got it?
That's Hackett's car.
Oh, metallic paint job. Nice touch.
Fuck's sake, Dempsey.
Walnut interior, leather upholstery, the works.
Go home. If you're tired, take the night off.
Take the night off? 12:30. That's grand.
Shag the dog for me.
I will. Sorry, bud. Full up.
Not anymore, you're not.
Turn over there now, Mr. Hackett. There you go.
Hope you enjoyed that. Did you, darling?
Mary, it's been 2 years without nothing. Mary!
Yeah.
This next song is for my boyfriend Mickey, who's always so good to me. Thank you, Mickey.
Don't know when I've been so blue. Don't know what's come over you. You found someone new, and don't it make my brown eyes blue? I'll be fine when you're gone. I'll just cry.
All right, you weasel. Where's Hackett?
I don't know any
Where is he?
Hackett.
No? That's you and me playing the game, eh? I ask you where I can find Hackett, and you answer correctly. I'll string you up by your puny little cock. Now, where is...
I don't fucking know where
yeah?
he is. He's not here.
Now, I could have you for possession, but you're going to take a message to Hackett. You're going to tell him, and I'm going to get him. I'm going to dance on his fucking brains. Got it? Thanks, Mickey. We'll have that drink. Wipe all that shit off your face. You look like a bleeding witch doctor.
Give me no reasons, give me alibis. Say that you love me and don't let me cry. Say anything, but don't say goodbye. I didn't mean to treat you bad. Didn't know just what I had. But honey, now I do. And don't it make my brown eyes? Don't it make my brown
Cheers.
eyes? Don't it make my brown eyes blue?
I think that should pay for it.
Don't it make my brown eyes? Don't it make my brown eyes? Don't it make my brown eyes?
Gives a shit about.
Fuck off back to Bangladesh.
Fuck them gobshite.
Fuck off.
What about that then?
Absolutely no way.
Oh, come on now. A deal's a deal. People are waiting.
All right behind you, Sinead. Just you go on about your business.
Come on.
You said smack barons. There's no proof your man was into drugs.
Oh, you're quibbling, Keaveney. It's not dignified.
That's a damn sight better than gyrating about those bloody temples.
Bollock naked. You said. You did.
Stop. All right. Is that what you want to do? Well, all right. You want to see it? Okay. Sinead, Jimmy,
Whenever you're ready.
Oh, here, Jimmy, you're all twisted.
Stop that. Keaveney, isn't there enough sadness in this world about you showing your arse to the staff?
I was honouring a wager.
Oh. Well, for you, I have 2 words. Good work.
Thanks.
Now, where do we go from here?
Well, there's a big anti-drugs march coming up in Summerhill.
Yeah, we've done some features on that.
But the question I have is whose house is it? I mean, ultimately, whose house would they march to?
Now, there's a question.
Lights changed.
They took a baseball bat to me legs.
Were you dealing? Deal to kids?
But I dealt to the Pope, if you ask me.
No conscience about that.
Conscience on smack.
Were you a user too?
Yeah, enough to choke a horse.
So who called a halt? They look weird enough to be the IRA, am I right?
Look, it's no fucking secret. Excuse me. It's no secret. It's bullets they want shooting around here, not smack.
So they can recruit.
Yeah, well, they're not recruiting me. I've done my sins for Ireland. All right, love. How are you? This is my wife.
How are you? Nice to meet you.
I might see you later on.
Thanks.
Bye.
Pushers, pushers, pushers. Pushers, pushers, pushers.
Excuse me, could I have a word?
Nope.
It's a good turnout.
It is, yeah. Good night.
Wouldn't have a moment.
I know your face. It's not the kind of face I want to talk to.
Wouldn't know anywhere around here's a good deal on baseball bats, would you?
If I were you, I'd take my snotty Westbred nose and stick it elsewhere.
Yeah, well, let me ask you, is it better for me to be half ignorant or to know the whole story?
I'd say being half ignorant is too much of a compliment for any journalist.
What do we want? Pushers out! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Pushers out! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Pushers out! When do we want it? Now! Pushers, pushers, pushers.
Where the hell have you been?
One of the marches in Summerhill.
With Colin?
There were loads of kids at that march.
You couldn't phone me, tell me you're going to be late. I could have come and got Colin, saved him seeing all that. You are screwing your life away with people you despise.
Most of the people I saw today, Tom, they're the decent citizens.
Oh, are they the ones with the pickaxe handles I saw on the news?
Okay, when you finish, will you let me carry our suit?
I've got a whole lot more to say to you.
You'll wake him up. Could we please just agree to respect our differences?
Respect mine, by all means. I think yours is shit.
If you tell me to stop, I'll stop.
If I told you to stop, you'd leave me.
in 5 years' time, when Colm starts getting offered smack, what then? I need your support on this. I have no idea what I'm into here. I'm lost. But if I do this without your support, you're asking me to climb a mountain twice as high.
Company.
Miss Hamilton.
Sinead. Can I have a word? Alone.
He counts as alone.
Well, I just wanted to congratulate you on that drug bust in Cork Harbour. Great stuff.
Thanks very much. Can I congratulate you on making my life a bloody misery with your article on Shaughnessy?
Oh, no, we aim to please. G&T, please. So, who was it for, that smack? I mean, who's the distributor, the main man?
I'll give you a name. If you give me the name of your eyewitness to Shaughnessy's murder.
Sorry.
Come on, Sinead. You've written your story. I've got to catch the fucking killer, and I've got no eyewitnesses. And no one on the street matches your description.
Description is false.
Like the witness?
I made someone a promise, Detective. I am not about to break that confidence, okay?
You know I could have you arrested under Section 30 of the Offences Against the State Act. Withholding information.
I know.
All right. I'll tell you what. Do you know the Rave Club?
I do.
Maggie? It's Dublin's biggest dancing pharmacy. Property of a little bollocks called Dave Hackett. Before your time, he's just finished a stretch in the Joy. The word is, some of our lads are going in there on Friday night to dance with the revelers. Might make some good copy.
Might.
Dempsey. Okay. Fine. Gotta go.
Pay for our drinks.
Thanks.
You tell her exactly what she wants to know, and she tells us, sweet F.A. You're a great loss to the diplomatic service, Matthew.
Just sowing seeds, planning for the future.
Did you get it?
Okay, I've got it.
All right, now hold him back there.
It's your man.
Get back up.
Tango under control. Stolen car is heading towards the keys. Have we got backup?
away!
You'll be all right.
Get away or I'll shove it up your arse!
Is he okay?
Oh, God.
Do me a favor. Don't print those photos.
Scrub till you bleed, is that the plan?
You have a better one?
Obviously. But I don't want a row.
Well, look, I saw some pretty grim stuff today. Wanting to make myself clean isn't exactly hysterical.
Agreed.
What do you mean you don't want a row?
Do I have a better plan? Yes. Am I going to mention it? No. I shouldn't have to. I would have hoped you're already considering it.
I'm not giving up this story.
I'm not asking you to. I'm asking as a marital courtesy that you at least accept the fact that it might be the right thing to do for Colm. For us. I'm not actually asking you to do it. I'm not that fucking stupid.
Tom. Can't stop. I can't stop.
I know.
I mean, not just this. I mean, anything can't stop. I've just got to be hurtling forward with a great commotion and everyone pointing at me, shouting, look. When I'm with you, I feel like I'm really worth something.
You do.
Run the picture.
Sinead is adamant about this. His identity needs protecting.
Adamant? Keaveney, we're not here to protect people's identities. We're here to sell newspapers. And since when did one of your foot soldiers decide to become adamant? Huh?
Since she increased our circulation by 30%. She has a phone and a car. She doesn't even have a desk here. Yet in 1 year, she's turned the whole notion of crime reporting on its head. People buy the bloody paper just for her. So when she asks me to do something, I listen.
Okay.
Pull the picture?
Yeah, for now.
They're using you, Sinead.
Seamus.
They're all using you. The cops, the thugs, your editors. And I'm just speaking as a fellow hack. You just turn around and you judge whoever you want to be guilty. Ever heard of the presumption of innocence? You're right about the commandant, you're right about the runner. Wankers, yeah. But wankers against whom no charges have been made.
Can I tell you something, Seamus?
Here we go. A journalist a couple of years and you know it all.
This shit's been happening for 15 years, and did you report it then? No. Why? Oh, because it was working class kids passing the stuff amongst themselves. No, frankly, Seamus, who gives a flying fuck about them? But now it's the middle classes finding a packet of smack in their teenage daughter's knicker drawer. Ah, that's news. And now you want me to protect the poor, poor criminals and the poor, poor politicians, they're so overworked, and the poor journalists with their moral dilemmas. Well, bollocks to that.
Go back to your PR job, Sinead. Take up a placard for women who leave their kids at home alone, huh?
Sorry, Seamus. Buy yourself a fucking drink.
Rendering them void. Unintelligible statements from witnesses who later refused to testify. Citizens being executed in the streets. Are these mishaps? You see, I'm getting fairly pissed off hearing the words police inefficiency.
We don't have the resources to be inefficient, sir.
You have the resources, Mackie. What you need is to be able to manage them.
What I have is less than what I had 10 years ago.
You're digging a hole for yourself, Mackie.
If I had a quarter of the manpower at present frigging around on the border.
That is a political issue. This is not political.
You have a bleeding nerve. Lecturing me about managing our resources. When the minute I'm out of this room, you're going to put a red pen through my every request. And that is fucking political. Right up to its tits, sir. you never bring your wallet? Andy, out. Get your feet off my desk. Stupid morons. They're not giving us our surveillance back. Fucking pensions, that's all they think about.
So what do they want us to do?
I don't know. The criminals, the courts, the press, they all make us look like fools. Did you become a cop to look like a fool? We're going back in.
I'll get that report to you, right?
Sure.
In here. What? You just catch Dempsey shagging his dog again?
Shut up and listen. I'm too long in this game to be made a fool of by this scum. We're going back into the rave club, sort out Tattoo and his gang, move up the food chain, get O'Fagan and Hackett.
Oh, yeah, and I hear the Ayatollah just walked into Bewley's and bought himself a pork sandwich.
You think he's invincible, do you?
Hackett's too smart. He's not going to fall for all of this.
We'll get Hackett. Got him once, I'll get him again. And not necessarily through the courts.
What are you going to do, shoot them?
Fucking right, I'd shoot them. If I had my way, I'd put them all up against the wall and blow their bleeding brains out. We don't need to shoot them, do we?
Huh?
We're gonna go back in and find the evidence.
Find the evidence.
Right. We on?
In case you haven't heard, Mackie, planting evidence is breaking the law.
Fiat justitia, ruit caelum. You don't know what it means, do you?
No.
It's written outside the bleeding police station. You pass under it every day. Let justice be done, though the sky falls. We bend the law, Shaw. We bend it. Are we on? Well, let's do it.
What are you doing? What's going on?
What are we selling here today, okay?
I'll leave it out, will you?
Bit of blow. Take him away.
Let's go.
Look after me, paintings!
Hackett? Yeah, I heard of him. Can't say he's had his fleet of limo service here, but I'm living in hope, darling. He's a bit of a lad, but I wouldn't necessarily finger him for drugs, though.
He owns the rave club.
Oh, yeah?
You wouldn't be keeping secrets from me, Mickey.
Look, fuck Hackett. You have a serious problem with your gearbox, darling. You're stirred up a heap of trouble.
I'm wondering, Mickey, what it is makes you nervous.
I'm not nervous.
You keep yanking that gear stick, it's going to come off.
Ah, look, Sinead. If I hear anything about Hackett, I'll tell you.
Jesus. Does she know what she's getting into there?
She'll find out soon enough, won't she?
What's he like then?
Who?
It's a husband of yours.
Taller and better looking than you.
If you're my wife, Sinead, I wouldn't let you sit in cars all cozy with blokes like me.
Andy, then we're not married?
It's a funny thing, Sinead. Erections. They're like buses. Sometimes you have to wait ages, you know? And then along comes a double-decker.
I never use public transport. Friend of yours?
Oh, shit. It's Mary. Mary! Mary, will you come here, will you?
Will you work with us?
bastards.
It's a tough life, Michelangelo.
Gotcha now! Where's me money?
So, Jamie boy, what's the story? Fuck it, Maggie, I've lost him. I can't pick him up anywhere.
What about Tattoo?
I can't see him.
For Christ's sake, find him and stick with it.
Holy fuck, Jane. Where'd you get all this?
I just got it. I sold some paintings. There's this punter who... Just take it, and we'll be quits. Take it.
More than enough here to call it quits 5 times over. That fucking worries me, Jamie.
Fucking law! It's the place, we gotta go. Hold that fucking door no matter what!
That's Maggie, he's in the tax.
They made me do it. I have no
Yes,
choice.
set me up!
Please!
Jesus Christ, Tattoo.
The bust. They set us up.
There are 4 corners to my bed. There are 4 angels there lie spread. 1 at my head, 1 at my feet, 2 at my heart, my soul to keep. And Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Amen.
That's lovely. Sleep tight, love. Don't let the bedbugs bite.
You know bad people.
What, love?
That's what I heard Daddy say once.
Sometimes we have to know bad people
Why?
to help stop bad things.
You used to stay by my bed every night.
When all the bad people are gone, I'll stay by your bed all the time.
Bad people don't go away, that's what Daddy said.
But we want them to, don't we?
Yes. What if there are bad people outside our house now?
There are no bad people out there, Colin. Mommy has to answer the phone. I love you, sweetheart. Hello?
Who's Jamie Thornton?
"69 miles an hour. Very good number. The judge and Nace is gonna love you.
I haven't come to talk about my speeding tickets.
So what do you want that's so urgent?
Jamie Thornton.
Never heard of him.
Yes, you have. Junkie got killed at the rave club.
Oh, the painter fella. Yeah, I heard about him.
What'd you hear?
I heard a few people weren't very happy with him.
Who?
How would I know? Maybe somebody got AIDS from licking one of his paintings. Tragic, huh? Tragic. What's this?
I'm not in the mood.
Hey, hey. You need me.
Not enough. It was intelligent. Nicky! Nicky!
I'm not some little information punce. You can just
Nicky!
tune into whenever.
Wait, I know. Forgive me. I'm worried about my kids. I'm sorry. Sorry. Information ponce. Jeez. Sorry. God.
I thought it was very descriptive.
It's brilliant.
The name for you was Mackie.
What?
Yeah. The great detective Mackie. He made Jamie the bagman. Dressed him up with a pocket full of smack. It's hard to believe, isn't it? That our noble guards would do such a thing. Just telling you what I heard.
So if they said if they're going to suspend you or what?
Nah, they can't suspend anybody till after the inquiry. How sure?
The knife just missed his lung. They say he'll be all right, whatever that means. So heads up.
Mackie, I want a word
Sorry, no can do.
about Jamie Thornton.
Not here.
Do you have a problem discussing Jamie's death? What aspect in particular? His pocket's full of heroin.
Thornton was a junkie.
He speaks.
Sinead, how can I help you?
I heard someone was using Jamie. Who?
We were. He was helping with our inquiries.
And that's why he was killed.
For Christ's sake.
My readers will be fascinated to hear how he managed to find all that heroin lying around in his police cell.
Your readers should try dealing with this shit.
Where'd you get this information?
Can't tell you that.
Really? Well, let me guess. Your little friend, O'Fagan? You think he's a real charmer, don't you? Well, wake up, Sinead. Why don't you ask him who ran Hackett's operation while he was in jail? Hmm? Or about his sex and drugs parties with little boys and girls? Or about the kids his heroin has killed? Joey Kelly, Jimmy Martin, or 12-year-old Jason Burke. Wouldn't you ask him about that before you come around here, waving your press card and high morals in my face?
Well, the truth is...
The truth? The truth is more complicated than you and your poxy newspaper will dare print.
Look, we're all on the same side of the fence.
What fence?
Why don't you spend some time down in the ditches with us?
I'll dig my own ditches, thanks.
Nice one, Mackie.
Fagan led me all the way up the garden path. Can't believe I let him.
Yeah, well, you did, didn't you?
It's useless, you know. Something happens. Someone gets shot, I write about it. Still been shot. Child buys smack, I write about it. The smack's still been sold.
You know, maybe next week or...
Next week, next year. Nothing changes.
Come on, it's not a magic wand, Sinead.
I should
get out of it.
Right about gardening.
So you'd kill a hardy plant in a week.
Yeah, not to tend a plastic begonia. Just a Sunday newspaper tart.
Look, you and I both know that you are the only thing of substance on that paper.
But that doesn't matter.
Nobody is going to do what you do. Unfortunately.
You're supposed to tell me to quit, you big pillock.
All right, then quit. There, I told you.
Have you any idea how much I need you?
Yes, I do, as a matter of fact.
Mm-hmm.
Listen. This O'Fagan fella.
Relax, relax.
Be careful. He is dangerous.
What's that all about?
What's what all about?
That. You shot your gob off to that bitch Hamilton, didn't you?
She just landed on me. She's just a load of shite anyway. Keep her on our side. Make her feel important. I mean, she doesn't have anything substantial from me.
Well, she does now. What were you thinking about? You fucking short lifter. How did you find out that the rave club ownership is in my wife's name? Hmm?
I didn't give her any of that stuff.
Somebody did. And something's got to be done about it. You better sort it out, O'Fagan. I'm not going back to prison. Do you hear me? Never.
What? I've got those there anyway. That's all I got there.
Nobody fucking moves!
Fill him up. Here.
It's £2.5 million. They used a Jeep for the getaway car, and a security guard needed 200 stitches in his face.
What happened?
He got hit with half a golf club.
The runner.
They expect us to send somebody over to cover it. You or one of the lads.
Am I not one of the lads, Jimmy?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm never quite sure if your moustache is real. Take Kevin with you.
Better on my own.
I was playing golf.
That's what I heard.
Golf, Sinead, write it down.
Happy to, Mr. Cosgrave, but no, I need colour, detail. The runner plays golf, with all due respect. That's not much. The runner tees off security guard's face. That's getting warmer. The indifference, the coldness of the man.
Yeah? Any word from the cops?
Michael saved.
They know who it was. They'll lift him for question and nothing will happen.
Well, this runner fella, it's not going to be happy when tomorrow's paper comes out.
Yes!
Yes! Kingsley does it again!
That was a foul.
It was not a foul. That one wasn't either.
Dad, I won't be able to see the match.
It's all right. We'll tape it for you.
Got your jammies? Got your hairbrush? Got your toothbrush? You're forgetting something. Ah. Mwah. There you go. Now you be good, and Mammy and Daddy will pick you up in the morning, okay?
Rightio. Come on, son.
I'm going to drop in at the pub for a pint on the way back.
Don't forget the match is on in a few minutes.
I'll be back for the second half.
We'll be up 5-0 by then.
Do your belt now. Go on.
Sheringham. It's a lovely ball. Neville couldn't control it, but Solskjaer was in behind him. He's still there, up against Young. Good little ball too for
Giggs. On it goes to Notman. It's his first touch, I think, since he came on. And suddenly it's Manchester United finding room. Giggs. A chance for Butt. Curtis keeps coming. Greening. Giggs with the layoff.
Go, 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 go!
Men in the middle here. One of them
Yes!
is Sheringham. And
Yes!
Teddy
Oh, brilliant!
Sheringham on his old ground has brought Manchester United back into the
Tom,
game.
quick, we've just scored. You and your keys. Lose your arse if it wasn't in your trousers.
Over here. Do the police have any suspects?
How is Sinead?
Is her life in danger? A bullet has been removed from Sinead Hamilton's thigh. Her condition is stable and she's expected to make a full recovery. Today is a dark day for Irish journalism, but Sinead's spirit of endeavour, fortitude, is indicative of her mission on the Sunday Globe. And in the light of this heinous assault, the Sunday Globe will install state-of-the-art security systems in her home.
Was it a botched assassination attempt or a warning?
And of course, she has been offered around-the-clock.
The article about the runner must have caused bad blood in the criminal fraternity. Would you say the Sunday Globe is in any way responsible?
No. That's an odious suggestion.
Mr. O'Connor, would you agree that your newspaper has exploited Sinead's growing fame?
I won't even stoop to answer that.
How
Thank you
far
very
is
much.
the
Got one letter so far.
Serenade it.
No.
No. Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
No, more flowers.
Lovely, thanks. With best wishes for a speedy recovery, John Cosgrave. Bastard.
John Cosgrave.
The runner.
Bastard.
Bastard.
We'll be down the corridor. Come on. Come on.
Can we go to the shop? Whoa.
Sinead, I'm really sorry. Did you see a face?
It's fairly obvious, though, isn't it? 2.5 million from Securex would buy a lot of flowers.
Are you going to answer the question or what?
For the last time, Detective, my client is exercising his right to remain silent. He's protected under Article 6 of the Constitution.
What about Sinead Hamilton's rights?
My client has had nothing to do with Sinead Hamilton.
I've got reasonable suspicion.
And my client has a reasonable suspicion of the law, therefore he has the right to remain silent.
You're not going to be able to hide behind this prat forever, you know.
This is the second time in 2 weeks my client has been picked up on some pretext. If he's questioned again without good reason, there'll be grounds for an harassment suit.
Oh, I'll give you harassment, all right.
What was that, Detective?
Get out of here, scumbag.
Open up. Coming through.
No investigative journalist ever believes that they're going to get shot at. But it seems that this is a fact of life in Dublin. The criminal bosses believe themselves to be the equivalent of the mafia and consider themselves untouchable.
Oh, touch me, baby!
And are they? I believe the crime situation, despite the efforts of the police, has gotten out of control, Young people in this town and in every city and village are exposed
Coaches
to
too,
drugs
man.
on a daily basis.
And what are your plans now for the immediate future?
My family and I have decided that I will continue my investigative work to
Turn
let the
that
criminals
bitch off,
know
will you?
they're accused of intimidated, and I will continue to expose them.
There's been a lot of criticism about your reporting methods. How do you feel about that? Do you feel they're unjust?
Guess who I am? Get in, you sap.
Look, I've been called all sorts of things. I've been called a saint, a fool, a bloodhound. And there have been times when my family and I have said it's time to pack it in. But you know, I try to listen to what people are saying. Parents, teachers, police, even my own husband, and they're all saying enough. We've had enough. We've got to start owning our own lives again. I'm just a tiny part of that.
Sinead Hamilton, investigative journalist, talking from her hospital bed just 24 hours after she was brutally shot at her home in Dublin. And now we go over to police headquarters for an update.
The pigs are crawling all over me. The IRA, the media. You know what they're saying? They're telling me I'm a drugs baron. But you know what, Mickey? I've never seen a drug in my life.
I know I've no fucking choice but to shut down until the heat's off.
And you and Hackett better do the same. Do you understand? Do you fucking understand?
Yeah.
You don't know me. I've seen you before. I can't place your face, though.
You don't know me. You don't know where I've gone. You never saw me.
I don't understand.
It was O'Fagan shot you.
What?
I'm leaving for Liverpool. Please don't tell anyone where I've gone.
You're O'Fagan's...
Peace. Bit. Whatever you choose to call me.
It was O'Fagan. How?
He told me. Low caliber gun. You put it to your head first. There's a Manchester United game on the telly. He loved that. Said he felt like he was scoring the winning goal. He boasted about it. And when he sobered up, he did this to me.
It was O'Fagan shot me, not Cosgrave. What are you going to do about it?
Sinead, I'll need evidence.
Nobody's been caught for Jamie's murder. Nobody's been caught for the Securex robbery. Nobody's been caught for my shooting. Nobody's been arrested for Shaughnessy. We weren't even able to find tattoo. You need evidence? What's going on here?
I'm doing everything I can. You know the system.
Yeah, I know the system.
I suggest you think twice about police protection. For yourself and for your family.
My home is... I don't want police around. Is that your answer, Maggie?
Look, I might be able to help you out in another way.
How's that?
Could be dangerous.
It's all right.
I mean, really dangerous.
I said that's okay.
Give me a few days. I need to sort something out.
Darty me ass. Go on, will you?
Bless our shot for the championship.
Oh, yeah.
Calm down, boys. Calm down. Ah, fuck off, the lordy. If you hadn't have done Randy Mandy on the table the other night, you could have been champion, what? It was a champion, right? Anyway, boys, bump and I'll bleeding bump.
I'll show you how to get your hold.
Get the fuck out of here, fucking
Go off me. Shouldn't smoke over the table, son. In fact, you shouldn't smoke this stuff at all. Swallow it. It's just the medicine, son. Now here's the therapy. Can't make you forget how to roll a joint.
Oh, please.
But we can take away the apparatus.
These guys are political, Sinead. They're not going to harm you.
I heard they did the guy with the tattoos.
Two was arrested in hospital for the murder of Jamie Thornton.
You should have got him before they did.
Yeah, maybe.
These others? How do you know them?
I don't know them personally. It wasn't easy for me to set this up. I've got no particular sympathies for Sinn Féin or the IRA.
They can help me.
Yeah.
Why can't you use the same information, Maggie?
Because no court in the land would allow me to use that kind of evidence.
Are you sure I'm okay?
I guarantee it. It's Hackett and O'Fagan you've got to worry about. They're the scumbags.
What's this?
It's where you have to meet them.
Thanks, Maggie.
Follow me.
Wait here.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for seeing me.
Well, you still haven't accused Sinn Féin or the IRA of being involved with drugs in Dublin, like some of your more stupid colleagues.
Never found any evidence of it. If I had, I would have printed it.
I've no doubt.
Don't get me wrong, Mr. McCarling. I'm not dazzled by the IRA or your motives. I just print what I know is the truth.
Perhaps you'd consider printing this. This is me and a certain Mr. O'Fagan having a little chat. He's a little bit nervous. I'm holding a gun to his head.
Oh, you introduced Hackett into the business 4 years ago when he was into armed robbery.
How?
I was working in my garage. I opened up a door panel and this bag of dope fell out. It was like all my beards came at once.
It took off from there?
Look, Hackett's the player now. I cut him in at the start, but now I just take the crumbs from his table. I swear.
This cesspit needs to be cleaned up.
With your vigilantes acting as judge and jury,
What do you call trial by journalism?
it doesn't get people killed.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. Our methods may be different, but the goal is the same.
Our goal is not the same. But I'll use this anyway, thank you.
Thank you.
This is a load of bollocks.
Look at me.
Some unbelievable. You had nothing before you came to me.
You came to me, Mickey, remember?
I fucking helped you.
You wanted the excitement? A bit of gossip? I indulged you. I made like I'm too stupid to notice your lies.
Jesus Christ.
This puts the shits up you. Imagine what it was like for me. You shot me in the leg.
I did no such fucking thing, all right, you fucking mad woman, you.
Well, that makes me one up, doesn't it, Mickey? Because you're a pusher. This is very clearly you, though. You sound a little nervous. McCarling said he was pointing a gun at you at the time. By all means. I did a copy specially for you.
Now you fucking print that, you cunt, and I'll fucking have you.
Smile. You're on camera. And if I can get Hackett...
Sinead.
No, pin him down.
He won't talk.
I'll camp out on his fucking doorstep till he does.
You could. Who's going with you?
I've arranged to meet Kevin. Oh, Christ, I'm late already.
Phone me, will you?
Yeah. And tell Kevin we need those O'Fagan pictures.
Kevin, sorry I was late. Listen, I'm hoping that maybe you're up at Hackett's waiting for me. If you get this message, call me on my mobile.
Yeah?
Friend of Mickey O'Fagan's here to see Mr. Hackett.
Right.
Sinead Hamilton, Sunday Globe. I'd like to talk to you about your business and your alleged involvement in drugs running.
Where's the fucking wire?
There is no wire.
You what? You just fucking what? Get the fuck out of here, cunt. Do you hear me? You write about me and I'll kill you. I'll ride you. I'll ride your son up the arse. I'll kill you. Do you understand?
Oh, Jesus, Sinead. Who did this to you?
Hackett.
Fucking kill the bastard. I'll kill him.
Take a picture of my face, Jimmy.
So what's that, love?
Get a picture of it.
Get Kevin.
It's okay, Sinead.
It's my fault. It's my fault.
It's not your fault.
God, I waited. I swear I did. I left after an hour and a half. I figured you...
It's not your fault, Kevin. It's mine.
I think you should look at this. Jesus.
What is it? The International Committee for Human Rights has honored 5 journalists for displaying exceptional bravery in the course of carrying out their work. Sinead Hamilton has been selected to be one of those so honored. We are proud to inform you that Miss Hamilton is the first woman to ever receive this international award.
Shows your eyes again, Jimmy.
Well, well, well. Here we are again, Hackett. Must have been some main customer whose dick produced a fucker like you. Syphilis, was it? And now, you little shit, you resorted to beating up women. All this macho stuff is just a cover, isn't it? Because you're just a little ponce, a wanker, beating your meat and getting screwed up the arse by your cellmates and liking it. And now, the little Nancy boy collects flowers.
Fuck you, Mackie!
And a bunch of flowers is what you're gonna get, along with a wooden overcoat for little Davy Hackett.
My lawyer is going to love this.
Oh, really? Hit me.
What?
Come on, hit me.
Oh, Jesus, Mackie.
Hit me! Come on! Not there, you big girl's blouse. On the chin. Come on! Hit me! Get the desk, Sergeant. I've just been assaulted.
Sergeant Toignan!
None of this will ever make it to court, and you know it.
Oh, yeah? Charge him with the aggravated assault of Sinead Hamilton.
Well, what about you, sir?
Oh, that's just between him and me. And get him out of here before I get a dose.
Come on, up you get.
You'll have some.
No, thanks. I lost my appetite.
Did you charge him?
Yeah. But his legal team are on the way to the station. He'll get bail.
Nothing new in that.
It's boiling over.
Hmm.
The pot is boiling over.
Oh, Jesus. Thought you were being metaphorical.
It's a bit late for that.
Listen, you, 10 more minutes and you're going to your bath.
Won't be easy. It will mean a court appearance. It's his word against yours. You were on his property. He says illegally.
Unbelievable. It's like Al Capone, the sheer arrogance of it.
Sinead, if you want to drop the charges, there isn't a soul around who's going to blame you. And it's important that you understand. I'll back you up to the hilt, but I can't guarantee he's going to go down.
Do it, Mackie.
You sure?
Do it before we get cold feet. Adjourned for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, why not adjourn for the rest of our lives?
I'm really sorry, Sinead. There are just so many cases to be heard.
It's not your fault, Mackie. Christ, the thought of sitting opposite him again makes me ill.
Mr. Hackett, can you just hold it there for a moment, please? Thank you. Just Mr. Hackett, I was wondering, would you like to make a comment? Just a moment there, Mr. Hackett.
Fast.
Any comment? You should teach her proper language.
I'll teach you language. I'll show you what language is.
Come on, over here, Mr. Hackett. Run to the front of the car. Go there. Mr. Hackett, please, just one picture before you go. Any comment, Mr. Hackett? Anything at all? Get a shot of the car, get away.
Look, what do you want? What do you want? Look, I'll tell you something, sir. What do I fucking do? I don't know what you want, please. Oh, Jesus, Hackett! I gotta tell you anything! I'll tell you anything! Jesus!
Fucking weasel.
Please, Hackett! Fucking dickless.
I should have shot him in the leg. Will I shoot him in the leg?
We'll not bother shooting you in the leg then, shitface.
What's this mean?
That's a mass for a dead city.
Dublin's not dead.
No, it's not, but it's a little sick.
I feel a little sick too, Mammy. I've a tummy pain.
Oh. Well, we'll cure that for you. With a little medicine and a spoonful of sugar.
If I'm better on Friday, can we play football?
On Friday, Mammy has to go to court.
See the bad man?
No. Mammy drove too fast. She has to pay a ticket. Actually, she has to pay about 6 million tickets. But if you're better by Thursday, it's call him on the ball. He shoots, he scores.
I love you, Mammy.
Oh, I love you too.
You're funny.
Why is that?
You've a pencil in your ear.
I do. Oh, I forgot. Want it? Take it.
Ladies and gentlemen, a generous round of applause for Ms. Sinead Hamilton, crime reporter of the Sunday Globe.
I am truly humbled and honoured to receive this award. My first reaction was, I hope I haven't been given it just because I was shot.
I don't believe that's the really important thing here, but I do believe that no journalist should give in to intimidation. I am delighted to accept it not only on behalf of myself and my colleagues in the Sunday Globe, but on behalf of all my colleagues in the print and broadcast media in Ireland, who work under some of the most ridiculous, restrictive libel laws in the world. I now understand that what we are pursuing in a way which might seem obsessive to the outsider is truth and justice. Lofty words, maybe, but what greater inspiration could there be? There is a life in our country that the majority of people don't know about. The judicial system has been largely ineffective in addressing the problem. The politicians have not had the will to change the system, and the police have been tied down by legislation that in virtually every instance favors the criminal. And so what we're left with is an underworld protected by the very system it seeks to corrupt. And so we have the godfathers buying property, drinking in the best bars, holidaying in the finest locations, exploiting the system while a growing army of young men, women, even children walk around our housing projects like survivors of some Holocaust, desperate for the chemicals that will keep them going for just one more day. And so I am truly humbled to receive this award, and I would like to thank two very special people who have encouraged me despite an incredibly difficult last 12 months, and they are my husband Tom and my son Colin.
Good man, Colin.
Because I can assure you, if they hadn't supported me, I wouldn't have got so far. Thank you so much. Thank you. I have a fine to pay, but I don't lose my license. There is justice in the world. I should be there in about 30, say 40 minutes. If you wait, you can splash out and buy me a posh lunch. What? A sandwich and a pint at Culligan's. Oh, Tom, I am so impressed. Bye.
Colin, I have to tell you something. They shot Mammy again.
Where was she shot?
In the heart.
Is Mommy coming home?
No.
Is she with God?
she is, yeah?
That means she's looking down on me from the sky, doesn't it?
That's what it means.
Stars